Clutch, right? Swiper right now is on track to win. Swiper as a De'Aaron Fox on track to win the Clutch Award. And Javon requested this. I was surprised with this request. Javon was like, "I got something for you. Put this topic up there." I was like, "Oh, no, I'm ready." So I'm gonna kick this one off, and coincidentally, Javon going second. All right. So Clutch, who is Clutch? As far as the Clutchest player today, I mean, yes, it's no debate. There's nobody in the same stratosphere right now as Fox when it comes to being clutch this season. All right. First off, Fox is leading the NBA in total clutch points with 182, while 182 points, while shooting 54% from the field. Out of the top 20, only one person is shooting better. It's shooting a better field goal percentage than Fox, and that's Bradley Beal. Shout out to the Wizards at 59%. All right, only person
Bruh.
in the top 20 not shooting, and they're still in the play-in. So look, also all right, defense, right? Oh, sorry. Out of the top five closest players, only two of them. Oh, here we go. Defense in the clutch. Out of the top 50 players that lead in total points, only two of them had double-digit steals, and that's Fox and Bam Adebayo. All right. So, and also, it's not clutch if you're not winning. You gotta win in the clutch. You can't just you gotta win, right? In the clutch, right? Fox has the most clutch points in wins, which is 140 points. Jimmy Butler is second with 100. Third is Donovan Mitchell with 87. So he's basically about to double Donovan Mitchell, and he's third and wins in the clutch, right? Also, he's shooting 56% in the clutch when he wins. He has the most steals in the clutch in the win outside of Bam. Bam is number one. He has 8. So not only offensively he's shown up in the clutch, defensively he is too. He leads the league with the most 10-point fourth quarters in the NBA right now, with 25, and Giannis is second with 23. So it's no debate. I don't see nobody else beating that category with Fox. He's leading in most of the categories. So yes, Fox is definitely the clutchest player in the NBA right now.
Hey, let me go, Javon, because I already talked to my
Okay.
producer. I gotta
How
go
you
see
been,
Creed
Clay?
at
How you
8 o'clock. I gotta go see Creed at 8 o'clock, y'all. I might be sleeping outside if I don't. But me personally, it's gonna hurt me to say it, but I do think it's De'Aaron Fox. I had to do some little research, and I had to watch the Kings game. I had to stay up and actually watch these games. And the biggest game is, of course, he won me a bet, you know. So that's what it is. I had to, stay up and watch that game. But I watched him go from having 6 points starting the 6 or 8 points starting the fourth quarter. He ended the game with like 23 or 24. It was crazy just watch. It went on a run. I know y'all know the game I'm talking about. He was going baseline,
Yeah.
dunking. It was just crazy. And I'm just watching him. I did not know De'Aaron Fox was that good on offense. Like, he's so shifty and so good with the ball. Like, I did not know he was that good on offense. And it all was in the fourth quarter. It's like Mike Brown said something to him and he just turned it on. And ever since I watched that, it's been like every night he been doing it. And so if I gotta go with this year, just this year, De'Aaron Fox has been the clutchest. Because the second person I was gonna go with was Joel Embiid, because he's asked to do a lot for his team in the fourth quarter, as far as passing up the double teams, as far as if we don't score in this possession, who else gonna score? Because some nights you don't know what James Harden gonna do. And I'm being honest. So there's a lot of pressure on Joel Embiid, because like with Jokic, he got Jamal Murray can hit shots. Michael Porter Jr. is really the guy who, like, the offensive guy, as far as most talented on offense, I think, is Michael Porter Jr. there. You got Bruce Brown to hit big shots. As far as talented on offense, I mean, Jokic's talented, but
Jamal.
I don't know. I think Porter Jr. got the whole package, and he like 6'10". Jamal Murray not that shifty with the ball to me,
He's so
but
hard. Man. He unstoppable.
yeah. So that's another debate for another day. But if it wasn't Fox, it was going to be Joel Embiid for me. But I'm gonna have to go Fox just because I think he winning more than Embiid. They culture seem to be going up, and then the Philly just seem to be going down. Even though Philly winning, it seems like if they don't win this year, that's it. They gonna bust it, break the whole team up. And so I'm going De'Aaron Fox. And I don't know how to get on
We
out
got
of here, but I'm out. I got I'll tell you how the movie was, fellas.
Let's get it.
Peace. Just so you know you're wrong. So, Gemma, Gemma, you can go first if you like. You know,
You sure?
if you agree with Fox, then I want you to go first. How about that?
All right, let me just say this. My man Embiid got 6 game winners. You know what I mean? I don't know what classifies as a game winner, go ahead bucket, whatever you want to call it. My man got 6 though.
Okay.
Well, at least 5. Hold on. Let me check my Palm Pilot. He got a game winning mid-range jumper against the Jazz when we was down by 1 with 4.9 left on the clock when he made the shot. You saw the nice Jordan, Kobe Bryant-esque fadeaway he hit against Portland. 1.1 left on the clock. He hit the go-ahead 3 against the Bucks, down by 1 with 40 seconds left on the clock. 41.4 to be exact. He's got a game-winning mid-range step back on the Hawks, down by 1, 18.6 on the clock. He's got a game-winning 3 off a kickout against the Bulls. I think that was a tie game with 18 seconds left on the clock. You remember the clutch block against Ja Morant. He got a clutch block in 2 games against the Celtics, clutch block against Jaylen Brown, clutch block against Tatum. I don't think we won the game against Tatum, though, because Tatum hit the game winner. But I believe he's tied for 3rd for most blocks in the clutch. So I think he has a great argument, like Joe made for Fox, for both ends. But as far as totals, De'Aaron Fox has the edge with points in the clutch just because he doesn't do nothing for 3 quarters. He saves his energy for cheating. My man Embiid has to carry the team all 4 quarters. So, you know, I'm gonna get Fox the edge on that one. But that's the case for my man Joel Embiid.
Now I'm gonna mention somebody that none of y'all even said anything about.
I know you're gonna say.
Now before I don't think you know Joe. Before I go, I want to ask Joe a couple questions.
Okay, for the interview. Okay, let's go.
Joe, didn't you tell me or the whole chat that the Kings the most efficient offense in NBA history?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, highest offensive rating.
Highest offensive rating. That's what it was.
Yeah. Best
That
offense. Yeah.
that's pretty much saying you got a good offense. Like you got a good
Yeah.
system offense, right?
Great offense. Yep.
Don't you have how many? Hold on, let me ask you this. Don't you got 2 All-Stars on your team?
Oh yeah. We
Okay.
definitely do. Like the bean.
Don't you have a Coach of the Year
Oh, yes, we
candidate on your
do.
team?
Hands
And it's not
down.
just because of the wins. He's a good coach, right?
Hands down.
Hands down. Okay.
Like the bean.
That's 3 things going for my man Fox.
Mm-hmm.
And one more thing. Don't y'all got you've been campaigning for this guy, a 6-man of the year
Oh
candidate
yeah,
too.
Malik's for
Malik Monk,
sure.
he does
For
his thing,
sure.
right? Hey,
For sure.
sometimes your boy ain't gotta do nothing. Malik got it. You hear me? So
Hey, sometimes you're right. Like the bean.
I want to talk about something else. Devin brought it up. Pressure. Who got more pressure on him? Now I
Okay.
think that has something to do with clutch too. So I'm gonna go a little deeper with this clutch now. I ain't just talking about who scored what points when it's close. See, we know the Kings can score. We know they're the best offense. They've got the most points in the league. 120
Mm-hmm.
points a game, right, Joe?
121.
121. Guess who's third? OKC, 117 points.
Okay.
Okay? You say you can't just be win. You can't just be clutch. You gotta win too while you clutch.
Uh-huh.
OKC, a 10th seed. Nobody saw that coming at all. Now I'm not gonna say that's not the 2nd seed. Come on, Joe. Y'all doing y'all thing. Hey, give me time. I like the bean one time. I'm gonna do that for my boy Joe.
Like the bean.
Now I think it shows that you're more clutch if you have to carry your team to success 9 times out of 10, rather than, let me say, y'all fight to the end and then you just help them walk through the door.
Okay.
Now the Kings are a number 1 in offense, but did y'all know they 3rd worst in defense?
Mm-hmm.
They allow the same amount of points as teams like the Rockets, teams like the Pacers. This is my thing. The Kings are in close games all the time because they can't stop nobody. They just going to outscore you. It's been times they won games. Fox had 15 points. Fox had 18 points. Fox had 11 points. My guy for most clutch is Shy Gillies Alexander. And the reason for that is because if he doesn't come out and give them 30, they don't have a shot. And what does he do? He does it. He's clutched every single night for his team. Since he's been back from his little injury, he's been averaging over 34 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I give you Fox as far as clutch points with the stats. That's what Dane was talking about. You know, everybody running to the stats and this and that. I'm with you, Dane. But I'm going to go with Shy because I feel like he has more pressure on him to perform every night and to lift his team to get him over the hump. No knock on Fox. He hooping. And I want to get on Duggan for saying he didn't know he was that good on offense.
Mm-hmm.
Stop the cap.
All right. All right. So you got Shay. I think your argument is more so who's better. Like just because you carry your team don't mean you clutch. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people that carry their team in the NBA. That's a 10th seed right now. I mean, you look at Jalen Green. He's carrying the Houston Rockets, but they got a
No,
terrible record. He is. He's
he's
carrying
not,
them,
bro.
but
No,
he's
he's
not
not.
SGA good. But I'm saying he is carrying the Houston Rockets. Who else they got?
But
Kevin
that's
Porter Jr.
different. If you saying
Kevin
Curry,
Porter
I'm saying
Jr.
Curry. But you got,
Damian Lillard is carrying the Portland Trailblazers right
yeah,
now.
but yeah, he is. However, where is he at? Is he in the
13th seed.
playoffs? He's not even in the playoffs. Play in or
Bruh.
nothing.
For SGA, the 10th seed though.
But
Is
he's
he in
in
the
the
10th seed? 11th seed, matter of fact, I think.
Joe. Portland is more a team that's always in the playoffs. They're always
Mhm.
Dame's always in the playoffs. You when he got this team this year, people were saying this is probably one of the best teams he had in a while. They for sure put the Portland in the playoffs. Nobody knew the Thunder was going to be in the playoffs. And I don't think my argument isn't about who's better because it's not just about carrying the team. It's about he's averaging 31 on a team that if he don't do that, they're not going to have a chance.
I
Yeah.
agree.
But Fox doesn't have to he doesn't have to carry the load. He has a great system around him,
Hmm.
and it's probably easy for him to get his shots off and everything. Like I just feel like he's in an easier situation to succeed. Not trying to take nothing away from him. I feel like it's tougher for Shot, and he has to be. It's more pressure on him to be that guy. Even in the fourth quarter, he takes over. He hit game winners. He does it all for his team.
So does Fox. In the fourth quarter, Javon, our offense is give it a Fox, got out the way. Literally in the clutch, is give it a Fox and let him go one on one. That's Fox in the fourth quarter. It's not like we running in motion in the fourth quarter and he just found an open layup. It's give it a Fox. Like when Mike Brown gets in the press conference when the Chicago game, what was the game plan? Give it a Fox. Everybody got the way. like basically that was the game plan. So it's I know you see not trying to take away from them Fox, but it sounds like you are. It sounds like you are trying to take away from Fox because Steph Curry, right? Steph Curry. Well, I'm not gonna use Steph Curry. Just because he has a better system around him, and SGA doesn't have a better system around him. Now, your case would make sense if SGA was like second in class or third. I don't even think he's top 30 or top 40. Tell you the truth, I don't know. You
He
tell
was
me.
leading in December before he got hurt, started getting injuries. He was
He
the number one
Fox
in
was
December.
leading. Fox was leading the whole year for real.
No, he was
So
number. He was. You talking about clutch points? I'm talking about clutch player. He was number one clutch player. It was an old article out saying he's the clutchest player in the NBA right now.
I
He
don't
was
know.
hitting game winners in the beginning of the season. He was really carrying them.
Yeah, I mean, I think SGA is a great player. I do think that. But as far as this year, who's been the more clutch? It's been Fox. Fox got 10 in the fourth quarter, Javon. Fox, look, SGA is averaging 30, but I bet you Fox is averaging more points than him in the fourth quarter. And then that's what us having blowout games and stuff like that. Don't forget, it's a lot of fourth quarters Fox don't even barely play because the game is not close. We do play a lot of close games, but every game isn't close because we're. And then also, when the game is close, we win because of Fox. We're 4-0 in overtime. When games are decided by 1 point, we're 5-0. So if the game is close, most likely Fox is going to take us home. Like the dude, I mean, against Kyrie Irving, I think I'm gonna say Kyrie. Against Kyrie Irving and Luka, two of the clutchest players, he dropped 26 in the fourth quarter in overtime. The man is clutch, dog. He's clutch. I'm sorry. Now, SGA, great player, But I think this year Fox has been the clutchest.
Yeah, SGA definitely All NBA. If he don't make All NBA this year, they tripping. But
Facts.
Fox, and I know I'm making a joke, but there's some truth in it, man. My man Fox be chilling the whole game. And how you the best clutch player and you don't even average 25? Do we average 25?
No, yeah, you have a 25 on the nose. So yeah,
See what I'm saying? How you the best clutch player you average 25? That's just a great team right there. That's all
it
that
is.
says. But yeah, man. You heard I'm putting a bid in for my guy, MVP. But yeah, no question, man. Fox, I think he's running away with the clutch award.
Awesome. All right. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.